In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on February 5th, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Los Angeles Clippers versus Atlanta Hawks. Los Angeles Clippers and Atlanta Hawks are poised to clash at State Farm Arena this Monday in what promises to be a riveting NBA matchup. The game features the Clippers looking to extend their impressive streak against the surging Hawks. This encounter marks their first meeting of the season, following the away team's victories in both matchups last year. The question looms, will the Clippers secure another triumph, or is Atlanta prepared for the challenge that lies ahead? The Los Angeles Clippers entered this contest in stellar form, having secured victories in 11 of their last 13 games. Their recent 103-95 road triumph over the Miami Heat showcased a dominant performance led by Kawhi Leonard, who contributed 25 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. James Harden and Norman Powell also made significant contributions, aiding the Clippers in a closely contested battle that saw them unleash a decisive 22-8 run in the fourth quarter. Despite Paul George's struggles and Russell Westbrook's limited scoring, the Clippers persevered to maintain their winning streak. Conversely, the Atlanta Hawks arrived with momentum, having won 7 of their last 11 games and boasting a 4-game win streak. Their latest victory, a thrilling 141-134 overtime win against the Golden State Warriors, showcased Trae Young's 35-point performance and contributions from Onyeka Okongwu, Jalen Johnson, and DeJounte Murray. The Hawks demonstrated resilience, forcing overtime with a clutch shot from Murray and sealing the win with an 11-0 run in the extra period. As the teams prepare for this matchup, the Hawks are closely monitoring the availability of Saddiq Bey and De'Andre Hunter, both listed as questionable. In contrast, the Clippers had the advantage of returning to full health with Ivica Zubac no longer on the injury report. Despite the Clippers playing in the second half of a back-to-back, the prevailing sentiment is that the game is theirs to lose, assuming they escape Miami without any injuries. Atlanta's defense is considered ill-equipped to thwart the Clippers' offensive prowess, particularly without their leading rebounder, Clint Capela. The Hawks' struggles, with a 7-18-0 against the spread record at home, further compound the challenges they face. The historical context of these teams' matchups adds intrigue, with the away team winning both straight up and against the spread in last season's 2 meetings, while the Hawks are concluding a 5-game homestand and showcasing strength in their recent performances. Their defensive shortcomings, allowing over 120 points in 5 consecutive games, pose a concern. The Clippers, ranking as the 7th highest scoring team on the road, have an opportunity to exploit Atlanta's vulnerabilities, especially with the absence of Capela. Recent trends favor the Clippers, who hold a 4-1 against the spread record in their last 5 games against the Hawks. The Hawks, despite their recent resurgence, face a formidable opponent in the Clippers, who have been consistently winning and covering spreads. The Clippers' prowess, coupled with the Hawks' 14-35 against the spread record this season, suggests a significant advantage for the visiting team. Despite the Clippers playing on 0 days rest, the Los Angeles Clippers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Looking at the scoring trends in their previous meetings, last season's matchups averaged 226.5 points per game, with one surpassing and the other falling below this mark. In the current season, both teams have been involved in high-scoring affairs, combining for 49 games hitting the over. Atlanta's recent offensive explosion, scoring at least 126 points in 5 consecutive games, aligns with their 4th-ranked pace. The Clippers, too, have displayed offensive firepower, scoring at least 125 points in 6 of their last 8 games. With the over hitting in 4 of Atlanta's last 4 home games, the trend points toward an elevated scoring affair. These two teams boast top 10 offenses, showcasing their scoring prowess and offensive efficiency. The Clippers' recent scoring spree, surpassing 125 points in 7 of their last 10 games, mirrors the Hawks' impressive average of 135 points per game in their last 5 outings. The matchup promises a high-scoring spectacle, with the 4th fastest-paced Hawks facing a Clippers defensive offense, allowing the second most points per game. As a result, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Golden State Warriors versus Brooklyn Nets. On Monday night, a captivating cross-country showdown unfolds as the Golden State Warriors embark on a journey to face the Brooklyn Nets. The Warriors recently suffered a road defeat in Atlanta, succumbing to a 141-134 loss in overtime as 2.5-point underdogs. Meanwhile, the Nets secured a notable road victory against the 76ers, triumphing 136-121 as 1.5-point underdogs. This encounter marks the second of two face-offs between these teams, with Golden State emerging victorious by 4 points in the initial matchup on their home court. In recent games, the Golden State Warriors have maintained a respectable performance, splitting their outcomes in the last 6 encounters. However, their aspirations to rebound heighten after falling short to the Hawks in a challenging 141-134 overtime loss. Stephen Curry showcased an extraordinary display by leading the team with a season-high 60 points on 2 of 3 shooting. Despite Curry's impressive contribution, the team faced challenges in the overtime period, with the Hawks launching an 11-0 run that ultimately eluded the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga added 16 points, while Klay Thompson contributed 10 points on 4 of 19 shooting. The team collectively shot 44% from the field and 18 of 56 from beyond the arc. On the other side, the Brooklyn Nets are gaining momentum with 3 victories in their last 4 games. Eager to extend their success, they secured a convincing 136-121 road win against the 76ers. Cam Thomas led the charge with 40 points and 5 assists on 4 of 6 shooting, complemented by Mikal Bridges with 23 points and Lonnie Walker's 20 points off the bench. The Nets displayed efficiency, shooting 51% from the field and 20 of 51 from the three-point line. They asserted dominance early in the game, amassing 38 points in the first quarter and maintaining control with another 38 points in the third quarter, leading by as much as 30 points. Both teams are striving to reposition themselves for playoff contention, boasting high-scoring guards. The Warriors, however, possess a superior duo. Despite Cam Thomas' recent 40-point performance, it pales in comparison to Stephen Curry's astounding 60-point game. Curry's recent hot streak includes 8 or more three-pointers in 3 of the last 4 games. While Klay Thompson faces scrutiny for declining performance, he still averages 17 points per game and maintains a three-point shooting prowess. Jonathan Kuminga's upward trajectory adds another dimension to the Warriors' lineup. The Nets, while enjoying recent success, rely on streaky shooters like Cam Thomas, who recently went scoreless in 20 minutes against the Pelicans. The Warriors, though on the road, have demonstrated resilience, winning and covering in 2 of their last 3 games. Their 9th rank in offensive efficiency juxtaposed with the Nets' 17th rank in defensive efficiency, coupled with the absence of a key defender in Finney Smith, tilts the odds in favor of the Warriors. As the trade deadline approaches, the Warriors are actively seeking improvement, while Brooklyn contemplates dealing Mikal Bridges. Golden State aims to exploit one of the league's weakest defenses against the three-point shot. The absence of Simmons on the Nets side deprives them of a defensive and rebounding asset crucial against the Warriors' small lineup. In the event of Thompson's continued struggle, rookie Brandon Podziemski is poised to receive more minutes, showcasing versatility in rebounding, assisting, and a 37% shooting accuracy from long range. The Warriors' advantage is further emphasized, so the Golden State Warriors to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. With both teams boasting high-scoring perimeter players fresh from stellar performances, the stage is set for an electrifying contest. Stephen Curry's recent 60-point spectacle and Cam Thomas' 40-point outburst signal the potential for another explosive showing from either player. The Warriors, ranking 12th in tempo and 9th in offensive efficiency, combine a fast-paced style with efficient scoring. Defensively, their possessions are the 11th fastest, albeit with room for improvement as they currently stand 22nd in defensive efficiency. Recent trends favor high-scoring affairs, with the Warriors going over in 4 of their last 6 games, and the Nets following suit in their last 3 outings. Brooklyn's guard-centric offense emphasizes quick strikes from beyond the arc, with their pace, though slow, not hindering their ability to run. The Nets' recent scoring spree, averaging 134 points per game in the last 3, aligns with the Warriors' propensity to surpass the set total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Raptors vs. New Orleans Pelicans. The NBA action for the 2023-2024 season continues on Monday, February 5th, with a highly anticipated interconference matchup between the Toronto Raptors and the New Orleans Pelicans at the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, Louisiana. This marks the first meeting between the two teams in the current season, following a split in their two-game series last season, where each team secured a victory on their home court. In the midst of a challenging stretch, the Toronto Raptors find themselves in a significant slump, losing 11 of their last 13 games. Seeking to bounce back from a recent two-game skid, the Raptors faced a tough double overtime road loss against the Thunder, falling 135-127. Despite a commendable effort from R.J. Barrett, who led the team with 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists, the Raptors squandered a 23-point lead, ultimately suffering one of their most disheartening defeats of the season. Looking ahead, the Raptors aim to regroup as they face the New Orleans Pelicans before taking on the Hornets in their next outing. On the other side, the New Orleans Pelicans have had their fair share of struggles, losing 4 of their last 7 games. However, they come into this matchup with momentum, eyeing a third consecutive win after narrowly defeating the Spurs 114-113 in a road game. Zion Williamson spearheaded the Pelicans with an impressive performance, scoring 33 points, grabbing 8 rebounds, and dishing out 4 assists. As the Pelicans prepare to face the Clippers after this clash with the Raptors, they hope to continue their recent success. The injury report adds an element of uncertainty to the game, with Larry Nance Jr., Zion Williamson, and Herbert Jones listed as questionable for the Pelicans, while the Raptors are without Jonte Porter and Marquise Noel. Despite the recent struggles of the Raptors, particularly with a 2-10 record in their last 12 games, the Pelicans are well positioned with a 4-2 straight up and 5-1 against the spread record in their last 6 meetings with Toronto. With Toronto's interior defense ranking 23rd in opposing two-point percentage, the Pelicans, known for attacking the rim, aim to exploit this weakness. The Pelicans' 27-21-1 against the spread record this season, coupled with the Raptors' challenging schedule spot, suggests a favorable scenario for the home team. Acknowledging the Pelicans' proficiency and the Raptors' struggles, especially in the context of a back-to-back game with overtime, the odds seem to favor New Orleans. The Pelicans, boasting a 27-21-1 against the spread record, appear to be the more reliable choice, even with a double-digit spread. So the New Orleans Pelicans to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams have displayed a tendency to play at a slower tempo, with the Pelicans recently altering their playing style. Despite the Raptors ranking in the top 10 for three-point shot attempts allowed and their ability to limit opponents at the free throw line, the Pelicans' well-rounded defensive approach poses a challenge. Notably, New Orleans tends to shy away from heavy reliance on three-point shooting, recording 98.8 possessions per 48 minutes, placing them 16th in the league. Considering the expected slow pace and solid perimeter defense exhibited by both teams, the total points scored in the game might be lower than anticipated. Both squads' recent trends and the historical matchups between the Raptors and Pelicans further support the low-scoring affair in this one. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.